Thank you. Thank you for the two people that clap. No, I'm playing. Is it possible to get more lights? Because I know if I go right here, you can't see me, right? And I don't want y'all to have me on TikTok when I fall off the stage because I can't see the front. All right, so how everybody doing today? Everybody's well? I asked for a cordless mic because I'm not a person to stand at a podium. So listen, I don't know what they told you to get you in here, so I'm going to poll the room real quick just to make sure I'm in the right room. So what did they tell you that got you in here today? What was the thing that you was like looking forward to? Was it just a free period? Just be honest if it is. Yeah? Free period? Thank you, man, for your honesty. Tell me, talk to me. What was it that made you? I'm going to come down. I don't want to stand up here. Is that okay? All right, I'm going to come down here. So tell me, what got you guys to come to this assembly today? What you got? Say, support. Okay, support Ms. Rogers. Okay. What?
For the certifications that lead to jobs.
Certifications leading the jobs. So most people in here for certifications that lead to jobs? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. All right, cool. I'm in the right room. So let me tell you, I am here because let me ask you two questions. Do you want to know about me or you want to know about the certifications or both? Me? All right, if you want to know about me, raise your hand. I won't feel bad. It's like 3 people. All right, cool. Thank you. I shouldn't ask that question. All right. Listen, let me tell you a little about myself. So I'm Wade Dunn. I'm originally from Baltimore, Maryland. Originally, when I was in Baltimore, Maryland, you know, for those you know about Baltimore, it's not the best place. It is the best place, but it's not the best place to kind of raise kids. So when I went through school, I ended up getting to the end. I was an honor roll student all the way till I got to the last, 12th grade, last semester, last class. It was an English class. I remember this like it was yesterday. We had this report, this essay we had to do. It was going to be 12 pages. I wrote 20 pages. I wrote 20 pages on this essay, and when I turned it in, the teacher said, because I went over, she was giving me a 0. And this grade made up 60% of my grade. For y'all to do the math, you can do the math real quick. 0, if you get a 0, it makes 60% of your grade. That means 60% of your grade will be 0. The best you can do is 40, no matter what you do. Failed my first class, ever. Didn't get a chance to walk across the stage with my friends. It kind of threw me into this downward spiral. At this point, because again, I was an honor roll student all my life, right? Honor roll student. I was an ROTC my senior year, 4 years in high school. And when I got to ROTC, I was a commander of the ROTC, so I was the highest ranking, student in the program. So this kind of just devastated me. Took me 2 years to kind of regroup. Ended up getting my GED. From this point in my life, I didn't think, I had hope, but it just wasn't looking well for me at the time. One thing I do pride myself is I'm a person. I just believe that if you do the right thing, you stay consistent, things will work out for you. There are 2 things. I'm going to give you this point. I want you to write this down. This is something this is not even on the slides. It's something I want to say to you because I feel like you need to know this, and this will help you in life. Anything you want to be in life, there are 2 things you need to happen. 2 things. If you think about anybody you look up to, any celebrity, anyone that's successful, there are 2 things that happen in their life that allow them to be where they are. 2 things I want you to always remember. One of those things I'm going to give you today. The other thing you have to bring to the table. 2 things. First thing is opportunity. When you have an opportunity, that's one thing you need to make this thing happen. The second thing is desire. When opportunity and desire meet up, you will be whatever you think you can become. You understand that? You guys get that? Opportunity plus desire. You can have desire to do anything you want to do all day long, but if someone doesn't give you opportunity, will you ever do it? Right? A lot of people say, I just need someone to just say yes. Give me an what? Give me an opportunity. Right? So today, I'm here to present you with the opportunity. Now, if you have desire, this is how I lived. This is how I got past the moment when I didn't get out of high school and I didn't get a chance to walk across the stage. I always had a desire to do great things, to be in these spaces, but I just needed the opportunity. Fast forward years later, Google launched this thing, 2016-17, called Google Grow with Google certifications. Now, I had a great life with my wife, and we had kids, and she went to college. I chose not to go that route. Nothing wrong with it. I just didn't want the debt load at the time I was married. So I went and I told her, I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go do this thing called Grow with Google certifications. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go grow with Google. And I took the IT support. You'll see when I get through these slides in a minute. there's a program called IT support. I did this, I took the certification, and then I applied for a role doing IT support with Apple. So I got this job with Apple doing IT support for iOS, for the phones and the iPads. I was ecstatic. I remember two things, right? What are the two things I said you need? So I took the opportunity to get the certification because I had a desire to get into the tech space and be great. When I got in Apple, I took this opportunity again that Apple gave me. And in this moment of coming in as a T1 tech support, I was able to just do well in that space, moved up to being the training manager. They promoted me into this tier 2 and then promoted me to a manager. Then they said, hey, you're really good at this. We want you to train people that's coming in to be like you. So they moved me in to put me over training. Now, when I was in training, I was like, oh, these people are great, but they don't understand the role. So what I did was I said I need to go on the other side, which is hiring, in order to make sure we get the right people and tell the right story to the people so they know what they're getting into. So I jumped over into hiring. Then I started hiring for places like Twitter, Facebook, Google, Verily, which is Google's sister company, right? So I took all this experience, and then when an opportunity opened up at a company called Williams here in Tulsa, I was able to move into that role, and I am the only person now that hires for all of our IT for Williams, all of our supply chain for Williams, all of our pipeline for Williams. All those jobs come through me. Thank you. Thank you for the clap. I wasn't even expecting that one. See, he knew. He knew. We don't even know him like that, but he knew. But listen, what I'm saying to you is that opportunity and desire, when those two things line up, whatever you want to do will happen. Now, I'm here to present to you an opportunity. This opportunity you can take advantage of if you want to or not. It's up to you. But when I go through these slides, you're going to see some opportunities here. You're going to see some numbers. You're going to see some dollar amounts. Let me ask this question. Who wants $118,000 right now? Raise your hand. $118,000 right now. Okay. All right. I'm going to tell you this. If you stick around, when you get to this end of this slide, you're going to see an opportunity up here that some of you are going to take advantage of. They'll get you $118,000. Now, let me just validate what you're going to see on the screen. I hire for IT for Williams, right? So the numbers you see on the screen, I can validate because I just hired somebody in one of these roles recently, and they actually was making $10,000 more than what the screen is going to tell you that the people will make in this role. So I can validate this information to be true. These certifications are not hard. It's not hard at all. Google put it together, and it's not based off Google. It's based off the experience. So you be working with Microsoft, working with different brands. Google just said, we need to make sure we're getting people equipped. Have you guys heard about the Tulsa Tech Hub designation? Have you heard that? People talk about that? If you have, raise your hand. If you haven't, keep your hand down. Anybody? No? Okay, listen. Okay, we're going to talk. A year ago, this is why I'm here. This is why I'm passionate about what I'm doing. A year ago, Tulsa was designated as a tech hub. You're probably like, what does that mean? There was over 300 different cities across the country that competed to be considered a tech hub with the federal government. Tulsa was one of 32 that was chosen with this designation. What that means is the federal government is putting $51 million into the city of Tulsa specifically, not Oklahoma, Tulsa specifically to build out our tech market. They're going to create 55,000 jobs over 10 years in the tech space. Now, I'm amazed that no one in this room knew about this. Because this decision, this opportunity is going to impact everybody in this room. And if you're not prepared to take advantage of the opportunity, what happens? You get left behind. Is this true? Okay, so we're going to talk for real now. Because I didn't know you didn't know that. And then I have a problem with the people I sit with on these, when you're talking about these different things, and you in the room don't know this. So we really going to dig in this. I want you to look at this because there's certain roles on my highlight that I want you to really look at. Because with this Tech Hub designation, the $51 million that they're pouring into Tulsa to bring companies here, build companies here, right? They're going to focus on the drones. They're going to focus on different robotics. These are some of the things that they put money into in Tulsa specifically. I want you to look at these certifications. I want you to take advantage of it. Let's talk about some numbers here. All right. So, Grow with Google is a free certification provided by Google just for you, Booker T. Washington students, family, and faculty. Now, listen to me. I got to tell you the backstory real quick. This is not something that other schools have. That's when I'm going to be real with you. It's not like they just, everybody in Tulsa get it. No. Miss Ramona, y'all know Miss Ramona? You don't know Miss Ramona? Raise your hand. Y'all don't know Miss Ramona? No, not. I said Miss Ramona, raise your hand. It's all right. Miss Ramona, raise your hand. So last year, what you don't know she did for you guys is we was on a call with Google. It was myself and Miss Ramona, and we was talking to Google about an opportunity. We said, listen, we have students here at this school that we want to create an opportunity because we want them to have the opportunity to move into these tech roles. What can you do for us? Now, Google offers these certifications online for everybody, and it's a charge for it. You got to pay a certain amount. I think it's $500 or something. You got to pay for these certifications. Miss Ramona went to bat for everybody in this room, everybody in this school, everybody in this community. And what Google said was, we're going to give you certifications, a certain amount of certifications for free. For anyone that want to take advantage of it, you can have them sign up. It could be students here, faculty, family of the community. Have them sign up to get these certifications to move into these jobs that are coming into Tulsa. So Miss Ramona is the reason that you guys are getting the free Google certifications. I had to pay for mine. So I just want to make sure she ain't going to tell y'all that, but that's why I'm here. If we didn't have the conversation end of last year when this happened, I wouldn't be here right now. You wouldn't know about this. So let's go further. So it's free certifications. Let's talk about some of the numbers here. So is this working? Let me see. Do I need to be up on stage for this to work? I'm pretty sure I'm probably not hitting. Am I not hitting it right? It's behind me? Where? Up here. All right, I'm going to have to go back on stage. All right, let me show you. We're going to go through these slides real quick. All right, let's see if it works now. Did I turn it off? All right, can somebody hit the slide for me if you're back there? Yep, there we go. All right, let's talk about this. Grow with Google. Now, the total amount of salaries that you're going to see, the total amount, average amount is about $93,000, median entry level. Entry level. Y'all know what entry level is? Meaning with no experience, you just walk in the role saying, hey, I got certified. Average median level of salary is $93,000 across the certification fields. There are right now 1.8 million on average, 1.8 million job postings across the certification fields. Now, 93,000, somebody do the math real quick. What's 93,000 divided by 12? Y'all got your phones? No? 93,000 divided by 12. What's that amount? How much you making a month? $7,750. So with these certifications, they're saying the median entry level, walking in the door, you're making about over $7,000 a month. Is that good money or no? Good money? Okay, y'all committed with me now? Y'all gonna ride with me on this? Okay, let's go. All right, let's go to the next slide. Now it's working. Great. All right, let's talk about the first one. This is the one I did. Google IT support certification. This is literally, all right, let me tell you what IT support is. Raise your hand if you have a family member that always asks you to help them with their phone, their iPad, their computer, their TV. Just like, hey, can you help me do this? Can you help? Okay, so that's what IT support is. That's literally all it is. So just right now, just know you're working for free, and you could be making at least $57,000 if you get the certification. All the certification is, it's going to teach you, because I went through it, it's real easy. It's going to teach you about Mac. It's going to teach you about Linux. It's going to teach you about Windows, right? Different types of servers. Now, you may not know about Linux because we usually use PC and Mac, but Linux is something to use on the back end to like build stuff as far as like websites and different things. It's called Linux server. It's really easy. It's like a really cool thing. So this program, this certification, is going to give you this experience. Now, look, it says the median salary for this by itself is $57,000. I said earlier that it was somebody I hired into one of these that had this background, and it was $10,000 more. I hired someone last week in this IT support role at Williams, and they walked in at about $67,000. So this real money. What's the number? Somebody give me 57,000 divided by 12. What's that dollar amount? 57,000 divided by 12. Just yell it out when you have it. Say it again. All right, $4,700. Is that good money for you? $4,700 just walking in the door, just sitting there, again, helping people with their computers and stuff like that? All right, cool, let's ride. Let's see what else we got. Next one, Google IT automation with Python. This is a little bit different. IT automation is building out automation programs to basically run automatically. Not deep stuff. Just something where it's just like, hey, I just want this to every day at 7 o'clock, I want this to, post this on my, TikTok, right? That's automation. So if you just get a certification to learn how to do automation with Python, which is a coding, let me just pause right here, because sometimes when people say coding, people get intimidated by it. Anybody in here take a second language, like French, Spanish, anything like that? Raise your hand. All right, everybody had to take second language to graduate, right? Okay. Coding is just a language. So don't get it twisted. When you sat in the class and they gave you Spanish or they gave you French, what's other ones they have here? Anything else? Say it again. German. Okay, what else? I heard something else. Japanese. Y'all got Japanese? Konnichiwa. That's all I know. Don't ask me no more questions. That's all I know. I know I sound like I was going to go deep in it. That's all I know right there. Okay, so when you sat in these classes, you saw it on your schedule, and you said, oh, man, I got this language. You probably didn't know the language, right? But some of you probably feel a little confident where you might be able to say a few things, a few phrases, put a few sentences together, right? All coding is a language. It's a language of computers. That's it. So don't think that you can't learn this. If you was able to sit through Spanish, German, what would you say, Japanese, French, Chinese, that's hard. Now, that's a hard one. If you can learn Mandarin, trust me, you can learn coding. That's it. So imagine this language, Python, which is a coding language that allow you to work in any country because you can speak the language. That's all it is. It's a language. All right? $57,000 entry level. 520,000 jobs right now in this space. 520,000. How many think that you can, just raise your hand. If you think you can probably do something like this, raise your hand. You think you could do something like this? 57,000. That's starting out. This is entry level. The thing about in the IT space, when you get into like the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, you're getting into senior level money. It don't take a lot to get into a senior level role in the IT space. You could be there for 4 years, 5 years in some roles and be considered senior, making top dollar in this space. All right? So let's talk about another one. Oh, wow. Who loves marketing? Any marketers in the room? Anybody love marketing? Raise your hand. Okay. Digital marketing. Okay. Let me just put it like this. Anybody do TikToks? Raise your hand. Anybody do TikToks? No? Am I old? Am I showing my age? I got one person. All right, what y'all doing right now? Something new? No? They don't want to say it? Come on, y'all. I'm just trying to help y'all. Trust me. Y'all not going to get in trouble. All right, teachers, close your eyes. Anybody doing TikToks? Raise your hand. TikToks. Okay, nobody. 2 people. All right, thank you. 1 person. Okay, if you are viral, if you put stuff out that go viral, you are a digital marketer. You're just not getting paid. You're just doing it for free. Now, imagine having a certification from Google that literally says to someone that, hey, not only do I have videos that go viral, but I'm also certified in the techniques of digital marketing and e-commerce. E-commerce is what? What's e-commerce? You know what it is? Electronic commerce. Making money online. Say it again. Selling stuff online. That's what e-commerce is. Commerce is here. E-commerce electronic is happening online. So you right now, you may have sold stuff online. You may have did stuff where you sold stuff online. You've already went viral, and you don't have nothing to show for it. Most of these certifications I'm showing you right now, you can have this, and I'm going to tell you, they say you can have it in about 3 to 9 months. It's self-paced, but I did mine in a few weeks because it's self-paced. I feel like y'all smart in the room, right? Y'all can knock that out. So imagine if in a few weeks, just to be generous, let's say you took 9 months. In 9 months, to be able to have a certification that says you are certified in the digital marketing and e-commerce space, that salary is $59,000. That's just walking into it with no experience. All right, y'all wanted me to get to the big money, right? Let me keep going. Project management, 715,000 roles there, $74,000. That's a cool role too. Y'all know what project managers are? Me neither. I don't know. But no, I work with them, but they just, all they do is they sit and you have a developer over here or someone that knows how to develop on like websites and stuff, and then you have someone over here that needs a website. That person sits in the middle and get paid $74,000 just to say you want a website that with a pink banner, and then you want a store built into it. All right, hold on. All right, we're going to need us to build a website in JavaScript or maybe React, and then make it pink, and they want to maybe do a Stripe store or something. You see how it's just translating. You're translating it, and you get $74,000 because you got certified on knowing how to translate. $74,000, that's easy money. What's 74,000 divided by 12? See, some are already doing the math. $6,000 just to translate. $6,000 to translate. Can y'all translate now? I bet y'all translating now. I guarantee you somebody coming to you to talk to you about something. Can you tell somebody so-and-so something? And you going to tell them. You're going to translate $74,000 just by getting certified. 715,000 jobs available right now in that space. All right, next one. All right, this is, I said I'm going to highlight some ones I want you to focus on, right, based off this Tulsa Tech Hub designation. Remember I told you that? This is one of them. I want you to get this certification. Because when you're dealing with robotics, when you're dealing with AI, right? Y'all know about AI. Generative AI, right? Have you heard of generative AI? Okay, ChatGPT is generative AI. Google Gemini is generative AI. Everything that has to do with data, which is what AI is, needs someone to analyze the data. They call clean the data, right? So the Tech Hub designation that Tulsa has, they're focusing on AI, automation. Drones that fly automatically without nobody. And I'm not talking about little small drones. I'm talking about big drones. I'm talking about military drones, all the way down to the small drones that deliver stuff for Amazon. That's being built. It's going to be built here in Tulsa. They're going to need people that are certified with data analytics to be able to look at the data as these drones fly around to decipher the data and clean it to say this is good data, this is bad data, this is good data, this is bad data. Just to look at data and clean it, it's not hard. It's literally just like A, B, C, D, E, F, oh, wait a minute, A, B, C, G, G's not supposed to be there. That's all data analytics is. Looking at the data, cleaning it, taking out the part that's not supposed to be there, get it clean so the data they have is actually accurate. Analyzing the data you have, making sure it's accurate, predicting what's going to happen next based off the data. Anybody like doing stuff like that, predicting what's going to happen next, looking at algorithms, trying to figure out what's going to happen next? Patterns. Okay, if you like understanding patterns, this is what you want to do. Data analytics, all right? 483,000 jobs right now in this space. Walking into this job, just no experience. It says 0 to 5 years experience, $92,000. Do you think anybody in here feel like you can do data analytics? So can you identify patterns? Y'all know that, y'all remember we all did this little it's like something we do in school sometimes. And I know we do it in math sometimes, where you say, look at the pattern and see what comes next. Remember that back in the day? Okay, so that's all this is. So if you were good at doing that as a kid, you may want to look at doing data analytics. This certification is available for free for you. Next one. Ooh, business intelligence. This is good too. Business intelligence, understanding, businesses don't know. You think that because you have a business or you walk past a business or you shop at a business, they know how it works. Most people don't. Because all you need is $150 to start a business here in Oklahoma. And then you file your little taxes. And most people just start a business not understanding what makes the business operate. What are the things that they're losing money on, gaining money on, what direction to move in. Business intelligence. You can get $96,000 just for getting a certification, going to somebody and say, hey, I know how to help you with your business. True story. You don't have to know 100% more than the person you're talking to for them to believe you know it. You only know 10% more. Y'all believe I'm an expert on this because I'm saying something you haven't heard, right? No, he's an expert. I never heard that before. What if this is only 10% I've learned and I don't know anything else beyond this? You ask me any more questions, I'm like, I don't know. My point is this. These certifications say to people, I know 10% more than you. So when I come to you and I say I can help you with your business because I've been certified by Google, that sounds good, don't it? Don't it sound good? I walk up somebody's business, hey, I've been certified by Google to help you with your business and business intelligence. Wouldn't you pay somebody that says they've been certified by Google if you had a business in business intelligence? Right. So just that certification alone may let you walk into a door and walk in and maybe get more than $96,000 because you could be an independent person. Okay, I'm getting deep in stuff now. There's ways you can make more than this money. This is just if you walk into a 9 to 5. $96,000 business intelligence certification. 166,000 jobs available just in that space. All right, cybersecurity. This is another one you focus on. About 4 or 5 months ago, Director of Homeland Security, Dr. Croker, came in to Tulsa. I was sitting in the room with him, a couple other leaders in Tulsa. I was talking about the major need they have for people in cybersecurity because there's so many attacks that's happening all the time, and we just not prepared. They're literally, this number right here, 213,000 jobs available right now. It may be more than that. This is one of the biggest needs we have, not just in Tulsa, but in the country. If you go into cybersecurity, you will be paid top dollar. If you go into cybersecurity, you not only will be paid top dollar, you can make your own schedule. You can say, I want to work from home. I can work from wherever I want. Because it's such a need for cybersecurity. If you get certified and you have the skills, a lot of companies will literally let you dictate how you're going to do it, when you're going to do it, and how much you're going to make. So this is another certification I want you to focus on. Tulsa's Tech Hub designation also covers cybersecurity. It's another thing they're trying to build out here in Tulsa. $100,000. What's 100,000 divided by 12? See, he ready back there. This man taking the notes. $8,000, over $8,000 cybersecurity. Anybody want to be in law enforcement? Maybe like an attorney? Anybody? Yeah, okay. If you like anything dealing with, okay, here we go. Do anybody want to do like forensics, like CSI type stuff? Okay. So cybersecurity is the same type of thing, but in the digital space. So where in CSI, you may actually go to like a crime scene and investigate what's happening in this, in this scene. With cybersecurity, you sit at a computer, and you're trying to understand the habits of hackers. You're trying to look at different codes to find out where are the anomalies. It's really cool, man. It's a cool job. But $100,000 just doing this 0 to 5 years experience. All right, we get into the big money now. Have y'all noticed how we've been going up? Every slide going up higher and higher. Yeah, y'all say I want $118,000. It's coming up next. This one is a good one, too. User experience. Y'all know what UX is? UX, UI. You ever heard of that before? That's okay if you don't. Most people don't. Anyone in here like to draw? They like to design, fashion, anything like that? Raise your hand. Yeah, raise your hand. It's okay. Your artists, paint, anything creative. Any creatives in the house? Any creatives in the house, just raise your hand. If you're creative. If you like to create, raise your hand. Okay. This job field is for you. UX is user experience, meaning building websites, mobile apps, anything in the digital space, digital art, that's user experience. So this certification they're going to give you, they're going to teach you how to build out anything you see in your brain in a digital space. If you get hired into a role as a UX designer, user experience or it may say UI, which is user interface, same thing. $112,000. All right, I know you already got it. What's the number? How much is it a month? Say it again. $9,333 just to design something. Where the creators at? Okay, this right here, certification, will let you make $9,300 right now with your brain, being creative. Free certification. All right, here you go, $118,000. Google Advanced Data Analytics Certification. This is basically, like we said earlier, data analytics. I would say take data analytics first and then take this one second. 144,000 jobs, $118,000. Now, I told you that in the IT space, you don't have to be in a role for like a long time to get into a senior space. If you get this certification with the other one, I guarantee you, even coming in the door as an entry level, you'll probably make more than what the $96,000 said it would be. All right? So, this is the end of the slide, but I left time because I want to talk to you guys to see if you have any questions. Y'all can follow me on LinkedIn if you choose to. That's what that QR code is. There's another QR code that I want you to go past Miss Ramona's room and get. If you feel, just raise your hand if you feel like you saw anything on that list you feel like you can do. Anything on the list you feel like, hey, this is not above me. If you saw any dollar amount that you want to have in your account, raise your hand. Okay. Everybody raise your hand. Listen, opportunity and what? When you put those two together, you'll be whatever you want to be. I just gave you an opportunity. This is free certifications. You don't have to pay for it. Now, let me just say it like this, because if you try to come to Miss Ramona 2-3 years later and say, hey, that guy Wade told me this is supposed to be free, she's going to say, it's a limited time thing. What Google gave us wasn't something where it's indefinite. It was something they did saying, hey, we're going to give you an opportunity to get the students certified in this space. So if it's something you want to do, you have to take advantage of it now. Because if you don't, and you procrastinate, and then your friends that's sitting next to you do it, and then next year, you sitting there saying, oh, I'm going to do it, and it's not there anymore, and they land the job. They're making a $70,000, $80,000, $100,000. You're going to say, Miss Ramona, can I get those certifications? And she's saying, yeah, you can get it, but now you got to pay for it. This is an opportunity for you that are in this room. You have a leg up already because people that's not in the room don't even know about this. So you should feel kind of special that you're in the room right now getting this information, knowing that you right now can change the trajectory of your life. You can change the trajectory of your family right now by making one decision that can change it. This is a different path that you can walk. Job. So, in Miss Ramona's room, there's a QR code. When you go to her room, ask her for the QR code. Ask her, where's the QR code, Miss Ramona? I want to sign up. When you click that QR code, it's going to take you to a form. You fill it out. Sign up for it. It's free. Figure out which certification you want. Listen to me. If you want more information, I don't know if Ramona, if you got this or not, Miss Ramona got this or not, but if not, I'll send it to her. For each of these ones I just showed you, all these right here, I have full build-outs of telling you what the curriculum is, what to expect, what type of roles to look for. It's more information behind these things. So if you I saw something but I'm not sure, just let her know. I'll get her the whole thing and she can give it to you so you can see what it is. But these programs are self-guided. All you got to do is have a computer. You can log in, and once you finish, you get the certification. Put it on your LinkedIn. Y'all got LinkedIn? How many people got LinkedIn? Raise your hand. All right, better yet, how many people don't have LinkedIn? Raise your hand. All right, homework. Didn't think it was going to get homework today, did you? Ha-ha, you did. You about to get homework. I want everybody to go home and do a LinkedIn, create a LinkedIn. That's where the real money is. Me, I sit in talent. Right now, I'm trying to find somebody right now to hire for a role that's going to probably make close to $200,000. And that's happening on LinkedIn. All right? You got to get certified. All right? But listen, LinkedIn, guys, that's the secret sauce. That is a social media you want to post on and be active on, because what you don't know what LinkedIn is not a social media platform. It's actually a tool for recruiters to find people to hire and give away checks. So if you want to get into the nice roles where they're not talking about $15, $20, $30 an hour, they're talking about your salary is $120,000, plus you're getting a bonus and you're getting stock, that's happening on LinkedIn. That's where that money is. All right? So everybody in here that don't have a LinkedIn, get a LinkedIn. If you don't have your LinkedIn, and you let me take you back to the other slide. I'm going to give you the QR code again. Connect with me on LinkedIn. I will continue. You can reach out to me. I'll try to help you as much as possible. But Miss Ramona has this LinkedIn, this QR code to help you guys get signed up. All right? Hey, listen, any questions for me before I turn this thing over? Did y'all feel was it a good value for? Okay, go ahead. Yeah, listen, you can. It's free. I'm telling you right now. Usually the certifications cost $500. Take as many of them as you can. Get all 9 of them, yes. So, it's a great question. The question was, so if you get it for Google, will it only work for Google? No. Let me tell you another thing. Google has dedicated on their staff, they partner with a company called Career Circle. The certifications works across any organization, doesn't have to be Google. Then in the Career Circle, it's a job platform where they have people dedicated for people like you that get certified to help you land jobs with major companies. Williams is a part of that program. So companies like Williams, Home Depot, and all these big brands are part of the Career Circle, and we are hiring people that are certified with Google certifications. So it doesn't have to be Google. You could do both of them. So let me say it like this. I have 32 certifications right now to my name. Google is just one of the ones I talked about. I have certifications from Duke University, University of Michigan, right? When you're building out your resume, certifications speak to your ability to be agile, how I can put you in one role or put you in another role, right? Because you have concepts of both. So this Google certification, you at TCC right now, if you're in a program where you're getting certified right now, go through that program too, because there's other programs out here. You have other programs that are in Tulsa that's doing this, right? The difference is each program or each certification may teach you something that may go a little bit further on one side than the other one didn't. So it'll help you be more rounded. All right? So it's like when you go to school, you got English 1, English 2, right? Am I old school? Y'all still do English 1 and English 2, right? Okay, all right. Whew. Y'all made me look like I was old, like, I don't know about that, Wade. All right. English 1 is only going to teach you certain concepts, right? But then English 2 is going to go a little bit deeper in concepts with the language. Same thing with your foreign language. Same thing with math. So think of Google certifications as if you already got a certification, do another certification to go a little bit deeper on one side. Or if you may, for example, be doing a cybersecurity with TCC, maybe do another one, maybe data analytics with Google. And you could if you pair data analytics and cybersecurity together, they complement each other. Because you'll find that it's kind of the same thing a little bit. It's just cybersecurity is dealing more with the protection of the data, where data analytics is dealing more with understanding what you're reading and deciphering. So, good question, though. All right? But, yeah, I would say go get it, man. All right? Any more questions? Yes. Entrepreneurship, this is a great one. So I'm going to say if you're going to do entrepreneurship, business intelligence, that's a good one because you understand your business, right? The other one is going to be the one that was the digital marketing. Where is it at? This one. This is a good one too. Knowing how to market your business and sell online. All right. Is my time up? I'm sorry. I went too long. All right. I'm going to give this back to Miss Ramona. Thank you guys for having me. Follow me on LinkedIn. And if you have any questions, I'm here.
All right, TSA students, stay for a few moments. Guys, thank you for coming. If you would like to sign up for any other Google certifications, please come to my room. I also leave it in the counselor's office. They will go out on November 1st. November 1st is the date. But TSA members, please stay for a few moments. 5th hour, you are released to go. 6th hour, please just have a seat, my 6th hour students.